This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I am Woolly Shambler here with Enimich,
Big bum, no fun.
MD,
Hey.
and Raisin Bran.
Dear.
We're talking about Stantler.
Got one big cheek and one tiny cheek. That's what it looks like.
Oh no! Oh! God fucking damn it!
It's just turning its ass to the camera.
No.
That sucks, man.
It's a sign of submission, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, what the fuck is this thing's face? Like, it looks like it has a beak and like two gigantic cheeks.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Yeah,
the
dude.
snout is emerging from the face. I don't really know.
I don't get why the snout looks the way it does. I get the coloring, but I don't get like the fact that it looks like an actual like beak. I had a fever dream one time that I was in my bedroom and I look up and there was a Stantler and the balls in its antlers were just like rotating really fast and they were making me sicker. And that's my story about Stantler.
I mean, maybe that wasn't just a fever dream because its antlers create a weird space where reality is distorted.
Oh god.
There's some mystical shit in these Pokédex entries.
I think Stantler has some really cool stuff in its lore, but unfortunately,
It's a Stantler.
the rest of it exists. What is Stantler? Like, come on. What kind of name is that? Stantler?
What would you call it then?
Hypmusis.
Yeah,
That's awful.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
Hypnosis.
awful.
No, it's good. Hypmusis.
These dex entries are way too good for this Pokemon. Holy shit, these are great.
I know.
Staring at the antlers for too long makes you go crazy or distorts reality. You'll fall over when you're looking at them because you can't stand. This thing was almost hunted to extinction because people would take the antlers and like grind them up to make sleeping powder. This is some crazy shit. People.
They give the good Pokédex entries to like the weird ones that nobody pays attention to.
Stantler deserves better.
Yeah, this thing fucks with your head and its horns can be turned into drugs. This thing, oh.
I love using Stantler so much. He's not like particularly great, but he's pretty fun because I can just pick whatever move I want. I just like scroll through my TMs and then pick a number, and here we are, basically.
Throat chop? Why does he get throat chop?
How?
I thought he was purely like physical, but actually his special attack is like pretty solid as well.
Yeah, it's usable.
Yeah, this thing needs to not be just a normal type.
Yeah, why is he not? He should totally be psychic.
Because we already have a deer type that is psychic normal, and it's called Giraffarig.
Oh, you're right.
They should have made Giraffarig Dark and Psychic. Made this thing normal and Psychic.
It's another case of writers and designers not talking to each other, I think.
Basically. I feel like that happens a lot after Gen 1. Gen 1 seems to have really good communication, and then Gen 2 just...
Gen 1 had a small team.
Gen 2 wasn't much bigger, but...
Oh, some geography trivia. The reason this thing is found where it is found is because it's close to Violet City, which is the equivalent of Nara, which is the city in Japan where they have those tame deer that bow to you.
Oh, that's cool.
As shown in the anime, a baby Stantler that is separated from its herd and frightened will instinctively produce an illusion of a big stampeding herd to scare away threats. That's cool.
Yeah, like
That's so cool. What the fuck?
It's such a better illusion Pokemon than Zoroark is. Zoroark can choke.
Yeah, that thing's just
Failed mascot.
That thing's just the cool furry mascot they put in every fucking game. This is a criminally underdeveloped Pokemon. Could have been more.
Absolutely. I completely agree. I wish it made it to Gen 8, which I'm surprised it didn't, because don't you guys have like deer over there or something, Mitch?
Yeah.
I mean, there's deer in New York as well. Yeah, this thing hasn't shown up in a regional dex ever since it was shown up in Johto.
Has it not? Has it actually not?
Yeah, it's like shown up in like post games and stuff, but it's never been like in like the base like regional dex of a game since its debut.
It deserves so much better.
I don't like its gold sprite, where it's like hovering.
He's fucking kneeling.
Oh my god, he floats too!
Its horns seem to get less and less impressive as the generations go on. Like, they're smaller and not as well defined.
I wish they talked about the fact that they look like eyes, because they look really cool.
Yeah, that's why it gets intimidated, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought they would be like in the decks, because that's probably what they were going for, right?
That's why staring at it makes you weak.
Yeah, but no mentions that it's like an eye.
It kind of does in Japan, because its name comes from like a device they use to scare deer and birds away from gardens, which I imagine is the eyes thing.
No, it's, you know, those bamboo things that, you know how you have like an empty tube of bamboo and you have water pouring into it, and then when it gets full it slams down really quickly and makes a noise? That's what a deer scare is.
Oh, why would I put water in it? We can blow in it like a didgeridoo.
Because you're not always there to blow in it, whereas the water can always be doing it.
Whatever you say.